Hey, what's up guys? Big Devil here again. Now, here's a video that I didn't want to do, but I had to tell you guys what I plan to do in the future now. So, I had to say I might have to retire for a while. And I wish I didn't, but I had to be forced to because I can't find a solution how to solve these problems. And any moment now, I don't even know if my PS4 is gonna get broken. Because every time when I try to play a game, right, the thing is always, like, it always freezes for no reason, no apparent reason. And it's like, and also too, not just that, but I have another problem where I would not get your guys' invites on time. I would get them the next day or the next day after, and sometimes you guys send messages to me, but I don't get them a day after. It makes me mad. And it's like, I don't know what to do anymore. And it's like, do I have to retire from playing online? Like, I won't retire from playing games, but what I mean is, like, I would still do gaming videos, but I just can't do them on my PS4. And it's like, and it sucks. It's like, I wish everything didn't end up this way. And even for my last video, my last update video, I just said to you guys like a bunch of stuff I didn't want to say, but I just wanted you guys to understand too. And yeah, social anxiety was you know it was just a pain. I told you guys that in the last video. And I mean, I wish I sometimes didn't have social anxiety, but yes, like, in the last video I was gonna do, I think, like, when you guys saw me upload daily, I was gonna make a video talking about sort of the relationship between me and my mom. But basically I just wanted to put it into this video because basically with me and my parents, it's just, I was gonna talk about it in this video. And I was talking about, like, they raised me well, they tried their best, and I didn't want to end up like my brother. They loved me so much. And I mean, I talked about this in the last video. And then this is when I had this addiction in my life because there was nothing to do in the house. I mean, there was nothing to do in the house at the time. And I was always alone, and there was mistakes I learned over the past couple years. And I wish I knew these mistakes earlier. But it's like, I never thought how awesome having people in your life. And I mean, it's like, I felt like I was out of my life for a long time. And when these people made me feel welcome, and when these people send me invites, and when I started to play with my friends, it's just, I never been so grateful to have those people in my life. But I mean, I wish that I had people there before. But it's like, I was always alone, and I mean, I just hated it. And I didn't know addiction just changed me for the person I am. I mean, sometimes I didn't want to join you guys because sometimes, like, I would, like, my mood would be like sometimes I would not be like happy all the time. Well, I try to be, but you could tell from my voice it sounds depressing. But it's like, I want to overcome my social anxiety. I want to overcome, like, my addiction. What the side effects would give to me. Like, I wish I did put more work into my YouTube years ago, and I just wish that I wish I was a kind of a better son to my parents. But it's like, we all learn our mistakes at some point in our lives, and I just, like, I learned so many mistakes too. And this message is just to tell you guys that, spam invites, it doesn't matter, hit me up, spam invites, do what you can do, because if I find a solution to fix my PS4, I won't retire, and I will still keep continuing to play with you guys. And it's just like, I can't do it when my application, that application on the PS4, if you're playing the game, yeah, it would always go to the blue screen. But it's just, I hope I can find a problem. I hope I can find and solve that problem. And I hope I can overcome my social anxiety I told you guys about earlier in this video. And it's like, I try to do my best to make this video a whole bunch of times too. And it's like, I didn't want to make a mistake in this video because I wanted to make it perfect. And it took me a couple of days too, because it was sort of emotional to talk about this. And I mean, also too, it's like, in the last video I told you guys I almost gave up, doing YouTube 2 years ago because I had this best friend that I cared about so much, and I did one mistake. I did the biggest mistake of my life, trusting having one person in your life instead of multiple people. And you know, when they say people come and go, I didn't like that. So I mean, he was the only person I had in my life ever since then, and I just never forget the memories I had with this guy. But it's like, you know, it hurted me so much that he walked away. And I mean, my cousin, he was the only guy there that was my best friend, and I shouldn't have had other people there. But I learned my lesson, and you know, at least in a better way. I trusted people since then, and I didn't believe in friendships and all that stuff before. You know, I just hated when people say people come and go. I didn't like that at all. But it's something that you have to deal with. And lately, I just lost someone else like during this quarantine, and yeah, my other cousin, like him and it's his cousin and it's my cousin at this. And what happened was, like, she passed on overdose of 2 months back, and her death still shocked me to this day. And I mean, like, I asked myself, I couldn't have followed her path. You know, I couldn't have followed her path because it's just I was dealing with this other thing too. And yeah, so I couldn't have given up. I felt how she felt, but I'm glad I'm still doing this, you know. And you know, it's hard talking about this, but you know, I won't never give up for you guys. I will still do YouTube no matter what. And I'll tell you guys what, I'm gonna do more content. It doesn't matter what content I do. I will still keep fighting, and I'll still make my YouTube dream come true. You know. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There's nothing else I want to say, but I'll keep you guys updated with more stuff. So, I just hope I can fix this problem. Anyways, see you guys. Stay tuned for future content.